Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing really well. So here is my new hair. I was gonna like document the process of it being done, but I went to a new hairdresser's and I just didn't really want to film. So yeah, thought I'd just come on here straight away and show you what I've had done. So it's still very dark because where I had bleach, it kind of clung to the ends. But I have actually had like a reverse balayage. So the ends will lighten up a little bit. But I've gone for this like rich chocolate brown. I'm really pleased with it. I just feel like me again. It just feels a lot healthier, it's softer. I had a little bit cut off as well and it's just looking fuller, and yeah, I'm really pleased with the result of it. So today I'm going to be filming my like autumn undecorate with me and then also preparing for Christmas. So I can't believe that time's come around already. It feels like yesterday that I put the autumn decor up, and in all honesty I feel like I haven't had time to like appreciate it enough, and especially the dining table. Like we've literally sat here once in 2 months. So yeah, today's that day anyways. I'm going to start planning for my Christmas tree and having to think about what colour theme I want to go for. Every single year I've been on YouTube, which is now 4 years, I have bought new decor every single year and done a new theme. But yeah, I just thought it was about time I broke that cycle of like constantly buying new stuff, because I actually really liked my tree last year. So I'm thinking of like doing the same but something different. So just have the same but with a twist. I did like plums and champagnes and stuff. I really liked my tree last year, so yeah, I'm having to think about what I can do but different as well. So I'm looking forward to going through all my stuff, seeing what I've got and deciding what theme to go for. So I thought I'd take you guys along with me. I'm also going to be making a tiramisu tonight as well for the first time, so I'll make that with you as well and show you how that goes. But for now I think we may as well crack on and start unpacking from autumn.
I used to stay up all night.
So I'm starting in my dining room and just packing everything away. I literally just use the same old tatty box, as you can see, every single year. And yeah, I just chuck everything in here and it goes straight up into the loft. It is actually quite sad packing all this stuff away because yeah, I just didn't get to use this dining space this year. So I felt like it came round and went so quickly. But it's nice to have a nice clear dining table afterwards for a few weeks before like all the Christmas stuff goes up.
You go, will you put your hands in mine? I know I'm gonna be alright. I don't know what you do to me, but I feel like I am way up in the sky. Will you put your hands in mine? I know I'm gonna be alright.
Then I'm going in with my Flash, I think it's orange and cinnamon spray, something like that. It's really good. I highly recommend this one. It smells absolutely gorgeous. I just use a little bit. I don't like to put too much product on this wooden table, but it was in need of a little bit of a clean, so that's what I went to do. And then I was just clearing away the sides, so just some pumpkin bits and pieces on my windowsill and giving that a nice wipe as well. I did actually leave the little like Pampasy sort of display, as you can see, up for now, but that will go, you know, when my Christmas stuff comes out.
Oh yeah, yeah, I'm flying over the clouds.
And then time to sort out the coffee table. So please ignore the massive tea stain where I knocked the table last night and tea went everywhere. But yeah, just clearing it away. I'm going to keep the little tray and the donut vase. And again, it's just like a really easy thing to style up with the seasons.
I don't know what you do to me, but I feel like I am way up in the sky. Will you put your hands in mine? I know I'm gonna be alright. 'Cause when we touch is when I really come alive.
Then into the kitchen to pop away all my pumpkin-y bits and pieces. So I do actually have a shelf in there, especially for everything, because I've just got so much seasonal stuff. As you can see, my Christmas stuff is on the shelf below. So yeah, I just like to keep it nice and safe, because if I put it in a box and it went in the loft, it would probably end up smashed by the time next year comes around. So yeah, just picking up the last little bits and pieces in my hallway. Oh, I was sad to see these go because I just love them so much.
Every time we touch, I feel at home. There's no way I'd ever let you go. Will you put your hands in mine? I know I'm gonna be alright. Yeah.
So I think that's all the autumn stuff taken down. No doubt I'll probably end up finding some pumpkins around the house at some point, but yeah, I've managed to put it all into 2 boxes. I'll probably put the wreaths in like a bin liner just because, I don't know, just to protect them. But yeah, these will go up in the loft in a second. So we'll take that back upstairs in a sec, put it in the loft, and then we can go through the loft and see what I've got for Christmas. So yeah, it's exciting. A little bit like, oh my God, the house is about to be turned upside down. Because whenever I get my Christmas stuff out, I literally have probably 4 or 5 huge, like big tubs full of stuff. Bags full of stuff, my trees are up there, like it's gonna be a bit of chaos, but at the same time I am really looking forward to it, so I can't mind. All I will say though, guys, is today is really hot, and it just like, for one, I'm absolutely sweating in this, like absolutely sweating, so I might have to get changed in a second, and it doesn't feel right to be looking at Christmas stuff when it is this warm. Today is currently the 29th of October. No, is it the 30th? Let me check. No, it is the 29th of October, so you know it hasn't even been Halloween yet and we're taking down the stuff, but I've got to get ahead of the game. So next week I am in Rome, which is why I'm like cracking the whip, getting this done this weekend, because otherwise this video will be really delayed. So I think I'm actually putting my Christmas tree up tomorrow, which is October the 30th, which I know is absolutely absurd. I think last year I did it on like the 3rd of November, so we're getting earlier and earlier and earlier as the years go by. But I like to get the video up for you guys nice and early, because obviously it gives you time to like go and get your decorations, gives you inspiration and stuff. So obviously me putting my stuff up so early, it goes without saying, is not what I would do if I didn't do social media. But my job is to help you guys with inspiration, create ideas for you and stuff. That is why I do it so early, in case anyone thinks, because I feel like I put my Christmas tree up video each year and you do get the odd person like, you know, hate on the fact you've done it. It's like, but there is logic behind the madness, you know. So yeah, that's why. So I'm going to show you how I make my tiramisu before we start looking at the Christmas stuff. So you're going to use 290ml of double cream, 150 grams of mascarpone, and then 5 heaped tablespoons of caster sugar. And basically you're going to blend that all together. You can also add alcohol if you like. So I did actually use a shot and a half of a really nice caramel liqueur, but you don't have to add this, but it just adds a really, really nice flavour. And basically you're just going to whisk that. So I popped that on my freestanding mixer. I didn't actually film it, but yeah, it just makes a really nice thick mixture. Then you're going to do 300ml of coffee. I literally just used granules, and then I added a little bit more of the liqueur in there as well, gave it a stir, and then what you're going to do is basically do layers of lady fingers dipped in the coffee, and then a layer of cream. So literally dip it in a second each side, don't let it get soggy because it will just spoil the dish. So yeah, make sure they're still quite firm, chuck them in the dish, and then layer that up with your cream mixture and then more fingers. I did 3 layers of this. I didn't film it, I'm really sorry. I thought my camera was filming, but it wasn't. Then I grated over some dark chocolate on the top and also added some cocoa powder as well. Once you're done, you're going to want to leave it in the fridge for at least kind of like 2 to 3 hours, but you can leave it a lot longer. The longer you leave it, the better it gets. And yeah, this served about 6 decent sized portions. I did struggle serving it up neatly. It became an absolute mess, but honestly it tasted amazing. And this was my first time ever making it, and it was a real crowd pleaser as well. So I highly recommend making this. It was just, yeah, so delicious. Guys, you're gonna have to excuse the state of me. I will be touching my makeup back up because I've got small filming to do and I look absolutely terrible. I ripped off my lashes and I've just been like touching my face. We've just got back from a dog walk, and now before it gets too late, because I think it's already like 6:30, nearly 7, we've decided to go up in the loft and get everything out. I'm a little bit behind schedule because I wanted to have it all done by now, but it's all good. I'll be putting my tree up tomorrow. So yeah, we're just about to put all the autumn stuff up there. Okay, so I'm going to have a quick go up here and I'll show you what the loft looks like. I'm not going to lead a lot of this yet because I'm not obviously doing all my Christmas decorating. I'm only doing my Christmas tree. Yeah, this is basically all Christmas. this whole side of the loft. So yeah, we've got like wreaths up here, loads and loads and loads of stuff. Oh my god, I forgot I had half this stuff, if I'm honest. So okay, what do I need? These are all my boxes of baubles and things like that. So I think we'll probably, I reckon, I don't know guys, because I don't know what colour theme I'm going for yet. I think I'm going to ask Jordan to pretty much bring them all down. I've got picks in there. I think that's the one I probably don't need, because that's all my old pink stuff. So I think for now I need these 3 boxes and then my Christmas tree.
Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the windows in the rain is pouring.
Right, okay, so everything is down from the loft. Jordan's taken his 2 boxes down. He's left me 2 things to carry downstairs as well. They're just like light things. So I'm going to go downstairs and I think I'm going to edit a video first because I want a video to go live tomorrow. And then I will start going through the Christmas decor with you and we can decide what theme I'm going for, because genuinely I don't know. Like, I do not know. And I like to get all my decorations out and like laid out ready for when I start decorating, because it just makes it so much easier for me to like visualize when I can see the decorations there. So yeah, I think that is what I'm gonna do. So I'll be back in half an hour or so, not that you'll know. Okay, so it's now 8 o'clock and I finished editing my video and I'm now gonna start going through the decorations and decide what to do. So what I like to do is I lay everything out in the living room so that tomorrow when I put my tree up, it's all ready to go. So the Christmas tree is gonna be in this corner. Please excuse all the cushions here. These are display cushions and yeah, we take them off the sofa when we're like chilling out. But I think we're gonna have to put this chair and the footstool somewhere else. We could move them over, but I don't want it to be cluttered. I want the Christmas tree to have its nice moment. So yeah, I think we're going to move them tomorrow. But if I just pop them right here, it's nice and easy for me to access and walk across. We could put it in this corner, but then again, I don't want to have to move everything. So I think I prefer the other side. And for anyone who didn't see it, I feel like it's flickering a little bit, so you can go back and check out the video. But this is what I did last year. So basically did plum, pale pink, white, and some gold, like rose gold as well. So I'm thinking of doing something similar, but maybe bringing in some red and maybe ditching the white. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. But we're going to go through the stuff now and I'm just going to play around and see what I think looks good. So just going through my tubs, but I thought I'd just talk you through the sort of storage I do each year. So I literally just have these tubs which are from B&M. They're super inexpensive and I basically have one of them all for my picks, as you can see, and it just stores them really, really well. They don't get any dust on them. You haven't got to worry about spiders or anything like that, because I used to store them just in like bin liners, but then you always get worried opening them. So it's a really, really easy way of storing them and keeping them nice. And yeah, not allowing them to get too damaged in the process. And I also keep all of my baubles in these as well. Now I know a lot of people have like the bauble box containers with all the dividers. Obviously you could use that as well, but in all honesty, I've done this for the last like 3 or 4 years and my baubles have all made it in one piece. So as long as you're careful with the boxes, you can definitely store glass baubles all together in one of these boxes as well. And family, making angels in the sand you let me. Doesn't matter, it's Christmas in my heart. Okay, so I'm making a start with the colour theme and I feel like I'm starting to piece together what I want to do, so I thought I would show you. So I used these last year. These are from the range. I have got so many of them and they have started to break a little bit, but I feel like they're quite easy to put back together because basically the bits like come out the end. But picks are an essential thing you need in your tree to fill it out and make it look incredible. So yeah, I've got tons and tons of these picks. This is one of them. I think I've got about 20, but I have got a 7-foot tree. So yeah, these are from the range. I think they sell them every year. These are like a champagne-y colour. So I feel like this is going to be one of the colours I use in the tree. And then from a local garden centre, I've got these gold like feathers. So I think I'll put them in the top of the tree. And then I've also got these gold eucalyptus, so I might use them. The only thing is these are more gold, whereas this is more champagne, so it depends on what other baubles I add to the tree, but these are like my options. Definitely using these, might use these. Last year I also had loads of white picks that I used as well, because like I said earlier, I went for like a white and kind of like plummy sort of colour. I think I'm ditching the white this year because I'm going to use that on a second tree, and instead I'm going to bring in my red berry picks. So these are also from the range, and I think I bought these over 2 Christmases. I used these last year and I'm pretty sure I used them the year before as well. But yeah, I used to do a bright red tree in my kitchen, but I think I'm going to do something different this year. So I don't need them for my... Look, this is what Lola's doing as I'm trying to film. So I don't need them this year for my kitchen. So I think I'm going to use them for my main tree. I used all of these and these last year. So these are plum colours and also like light pinky raspberry colour baubles. So that was like part of my colour palette last year. All of these are from the range. There's some really gorgeous baubles. They bring out similar ones every year, so yeah, you're definitely worth like going down there, checking them out. I've got some really nice big ones. They're all glass, all between like £1.29 and £2 each, so a bit of an investment, but they will last me years upon years. These ones I didn't actually use last year on my main tree. I used them on my red tree, so I'm going to add these in, these like slightly more reddy toned like quilted baubles, but I thought they went quite well with these and also with the berries, so it kind of like ties it all together. So now I just need to figure out what I'm going to put here that's going to kind of blend all the colours seamlessly together. I'm hoping that I've got some champagne-y baubles that will then match the berries and kind of bring it all together, and these have also got like light gold on them, so I think that's what I need to find. So yeah, I'm going to go through my other boxes and see what I've got in there.
Let's go outside, the snow is falling down and every child is having so much fun. The snowman is twice the size as me, with a smile as quirky as mine. We're holding hands to keep each other warm while we stand and watch a choir performing all the Christmas songs that we love. Yeah, all the Christmas songs that we love. And in a while we're gonna go inside and drink our chocolate by the fire. 'Cause all I want is to spend this day with you. Let me give you a Christmas, a moment we'll fill with love and joy. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. I don't need any presents, as long as I spend this day with you. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. Ooh.
So we've had a pizza break. I've had half a pizza and I feel like the colours are starting to come together. So let me show you what I have done. So I don't think I showed you these ones. These are from a garden centre and I had these in my main tree last year, and they're nice like raspberry, pinky and rose gold. So they're going to tie all these colours nicely together. So I filled the gap. All of these baubles are glass again, and they're from Matalan. They've done them every single year for the last like 4 years, because I bought these literally 3-4 years ago. So I'm not sure how I feel about the shiny ones, but I'm definitely going to use the matte ones and maybe the glitter. But I'm literally going to play around tomorrow and see how I get on. These baubles I think are from the range. They're like rosy gold, so again I feel like it ties the colours together. I'm just trying to look at it visually and think, does it look okay? Because I wouldn't, like for example, these ones are obviously very pinky. I feel like that and red doesn't go at all. So I'm not sure, I might not end up using ones this pink. But at the same time, when I'm looking at it from a bird's eye view here, I'm thinking actually they kind of flow nicely. So we're just gonna have to see tomorrow how we get on with them. So I've got them. I've also found these as well. These are a gorgeous like blush pink flower from Primark last year. So I've only got 2 of those, but I feel like they work really well with these. So I feel like that's going to bring all them colours beautifully together. It might just be that I need to get rid of the red things, but then if I'm using red berries, do you see what I mean? Like, are red berries going to work with pink? I don't know, because they say red and pink clashes, but at the same time people do wear red and pink now, so I'm not sure. I've also got these from Primark last year. Are these Primark? No, I've already shown you them, sorry. These are from Primark, these eucalyptus, but these are a little bit more coppery, so again, have to see tomorrow what they're looking like. And I've got some fern leaves, but again, I think they're a little bit too gold. But I like chucking these in the top of my tree to make it nice and full. I've also got, I think I've only got 3 of these. You can't really see them very well, but they're like a dark, deep red, which match these baubles, and these are from a garden centre last year or the year before, can't remember, but they're big flowers. You can kind of see the back of them there. But yeah, that is what I've got so far. Oh, and these picks are from Primark last year. I actually used these for a flower display last year, so I might not even put them in my tree, but it just gives me extra branches if I need them. But I think I'm going to go back to my red box now and just see if we can fill in any more gaps. Because I still feel like this is not enough for like a 7-foot tree. So yeah, I've got these little flowers, which I got from a really random website actually a few years ago. But I don't want to add too many tones in, and are they matching these? Not really, so they probably won't work if I'm honest, because I think this is too red. And then what else have I got in this red box? I've got these baubles, which are like quite a dark plummy sort of colour from the range from last year. And I feel like that definitely works with these tones. So potentially could chuck a few of these on there as well. And then I've also got these from the range, which are from last year. And again, they're a bit more on the red side, but I feel like they might potentially, I hope it works, because otherwise I might be short of baubles. And I definitely do not want to buy any more this year, because that's the whole point in this exercise right now. So yeah, I'm going to pop some more of these out, and then hopefully I'll have enough. Okay, so I managed to build this whole pile of these like deeper red ones. Hi guys, so it is now the next day and it's getting quite dark, and I have smashed my ring light today. Smashed my ring light, so yeah, I've had to film my Christmas tree video in like just natural daylight, which I've never done before, so I'm hoping it turned out okay. But yeah, the tree is all up. I'm literally looking at it right now. I used pretty much all the decorations I showed you yesterday. I think it's turned out really well. What do you think?
Yeah, I like it. It's really nice.
Think the colours go? Because I was a little bit unsure, because like I said yesterday about 1 billion times, I edited the videos back, I was like, oh my god, I've said it so many times, but blush pink and red, I was like, oh, is it gonna clash? Yeah, I tried some of the red like flowers and it just clashed too much, but the darker red like burgundy colour flowers and the blush pink actually I feel like complement each other quite well, especially where I put like the pink picks in the tree. I feel like it's all just come together, so I'm really excited for you to see the video, but I'm not going to obviously show you it now because that will spoil it. But yeah, that concludes this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching, and be sure to stay tuned for my Christmas video because the tree will be up in a couple days time. So yeah, thank you, and I'll see you then. Bye guys.